You must be Peter.
Yeah.
Hi, how you doing?
Dad, this is Peter.
You know who I am. Your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
I didn't believe it at first. When they called initially, I was like, finally.
The nerd in me, the fanboy in me, on so many levels, said yes.
To be here today with you two is like mind-blowing.
Peter!
Yeah? Sorry. Dimitri.
I don't remember where the idea started, but just talking through it, it was like, that would be crazy. That's impossible. How do we do it?
All right, let's get to work.
This character moves me in a way that very few things do.
To see this come together was really moving to me.
Wow, this is going to be deeply special for people and for me as a fan, and I just feel incredibly grateful.
It's like nearly 20 years worth of cinema coming together for one film.
To now sit back and watch that is really amazing.
Hello.
Am I becoming an elder statesman? Maybe I am.
It warranted the biggest solo superhero movie that's ever been made.
It's a continuum of Spider-Man. All of these movies are now part of the same thing.
Getting on my nerves.
I have a knack for that.
Knock it off, man.
It's so layered, it's so nostalgic, and opens up the multiverse and allows for us to have... I didn't catch it.
It's worthy of Spider-Man.
I want Spider-Man! It was nice to be able to have everything coalesce into, at its essence, this simple story of Spider-Man.
What up, web slingers? This is my good friend Martin Starr.
This is my good buddy, JB Smoove.
But do you want the first shift or the second? I could take either.
Give me the third shift. Take an Ambien.
We welcome you to All Roads Lead to No Way Home, a look back at 20 years of the Spider-Man movies.
Woo!
Introduced by the great Stan Lee and Steve Ditko in the pages of Amazing Fantasy number 15 way back in 1962. Spider-Man wowed comic book readers at the time and never looked back.
Woo! Spawning everything from cartoon to Under Rules, I had to pay Under Rules, to 8 films and counting.
Here we go.
What just happened?
It all began with the original Toby Maguire trilogy from the early 2000s, which set a new standard for how superhero movies should operate.
Those early Tobey Maguire, Sam Raimi, Spidey films were very influential on me as a filmmaker.
Sam understood these movies in a way that is very profound.
It's like a character study within this superhero film.
Go get him, Tiger.
And then came the Andrew Garfield Amazing Spider-Man reboot, blending slick visual style with more immersive action while bringing some all-time great Spider-Man bad guys to the big screen for the first time.
An amazing sequel would follow, and then something incredible happened.
I gotta go.
Spider-Man joined the highly successful Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Hey everyone.
To direct their new film, series producers turned to director Jon Watts, whose series really gets back to the character's high school roots, injecting his stories with youth, humor, and massive MCU-sized action.
It's great to just go back and figuring out any other things that we could connect, because I just want it to be a complete world, so that in the end, it does feel like one story. Because I just love Spider-Man, I want to do it justice.
Now Watts definitely has the Midas touch, including having the foresight to cast 2 incredibly talented supporting actors who elevate everything they touch.
Zendaya and Jacob, that must be who you're talking about.
Whoa, hey, look. I appreciate you, bro.
Talking about us, Martin?
What?
You and me.
Oh yeah, right, I mean, we're pretty great.
That is false.
What did I tell you about using the bell for comedic purposes? Mr. Harrington and Mr. Dell do a lot of the heavy lifting in the recent films.
Mr. Dillon, I have it under control! No! Don't drag me into this, Roger! I'm doing my best, Julius!
But this isn't just about us. This is about getting the folks at home up to speed on the Spider-Man movie history.
Whoa. You're absolutely right.
Thank you.
Because a hero's work is never done!
That sounds familiar.
I believe there's a hero in all of us. Gives us strength, even though sometimes we have to give up the thing we want the most. You have a gift. You have power.
Are you going to step up or not?
I don't know if that's me. I'm not Iron Man. I made a choice. It's my gift.
This is my path.
This is my chance to prove myself. Who am I?
Peter. Peter! Hello, Peter.
I'm just Peter Parker.
Spidey suits change and evil villains come and go, but there's always been one constant anchoring all the Spider-Man films, and that's the one and only Peter Parker.
Heard of him?
People think that Spider-Man is a man, that he's this grown superhero, but he's really not. He's a kid with everyday kid problems. What's up, guys?
Peter Parker. It's such an international character because I believe that there is a Peter Parker in all of us.
They love me.
Peter Parker brings something to everybody, doesn't he?
Yes!
I think the essence of Peter Parker is going to be constant no matter how the character is played.
That fundamental idea that with great power comes great responsibility, and Peter's trying to use it to do the right thing.
I am the most famous person in the entire world. Man, I'm still broke.
Back in 2002, Toby Maguire became the first actor to bring Peter Parker to life on the big screen.
I just was looking at this character and Sam's vision, and then how I read the script and what I wanted to do with it. And then sometimes I'd put on tights and get on wires and stuff.
Audience were immediately drawn to his likable off-kilter delivery and transformed physique.
It is a bit of like jumping out of a plane and figuring out how the chute works on your way down.
It's about finding the soul of a character in a performer. And that's what Sam did with Toby, and that's what we've strived to do on all of our MCU films since. And Toby really showcased that. He was embracing the core of what the character was from the comics.
I forgive you. 5 years later, the baton was passed to British actor Andrew Garfield, who played Peter Parker in 2 Amazing Spider-Man films.
A self-professed Spider fan, Garfield landed his dream gig.
I had to fight a lizard today, but it was not an ordinary lizard.
Did you know he even did yoga and Pilates to gain flexibility when striking those famous Spidey poses?
Oh, yeah.
The one where he put his legs like this, or he jumps from the building and lands like this.
Don't pop your hip out, we got a lot more to do here.
Well, I need to be all limbered up to properly introduce the third and current incarnation of Peter Parker. My man, Tom Holland!
An accomplished British actor, as well as an experienced dancer, capable of doing many of his own stunts.
That was better.
Tom has taken the role of Peter/Spidey and run with it, redefining the character for a whole new generation of fans.
What makes Tom so good and genuine is that he performs Spider-Man with his whole body.
Yeah, man. And under my expert mentorship and tutelage, Tom gives you the total package: charisma, humor, relatability, vulnerability, those signature sophomoric quips.
I'm starting to think you're not the Avengers! That's so good! When they put all 3 of us on camera for the first time in our suits, we all just burst out laughing. Just kind of spontaneously, like all looking at each other like, this is so weird, but I love it.
It was like me and Toby arrived and all of their arms were just kind of open, so we were just like enfolded into the nucleus with them. It's like Spider-Man heaven.
I felt really connected and really appreciated. There was a sense of coming back to something, and working with Andrew and Tom was really dear to me.
The interaction and the respect between Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield and Tom Holland is really something.
I think I can...
To see them in their suits and to laugh and joke and swap stories about their experiences and my experiences, that has been the highlight of my Spider-Man career, getting to share it with those guys.
It resulted in this very, very beautiful experience where I got to have a bit more closure on something that means so much to me.
Are you okay?
I liked the idea that they show up helping Peter complete his arc and to make the right decision and maybe not make the mistakes that they made. But along the way, you know, they get some closure as well and some catharsis on their storylines.
I love you guys. Thank you. All right, let's do this.
Let's go. Pumpkin bomb. You know I love me some Spider-Man, but I freaking love all the crazy villains, you know what I mean? The Green Goblin, Electro, that disco ball-headed guy with the Mexican wrestling name.
My name is Mysterio. Cool name.
They're super cool bad guys, no doubt, but they are even cooler thanks to the amazing actors who played them.
I think the beauty of these franchises is the fact that you have such talented actors. With all these guys, you can't miss.
The Norman Osborn character was sort of a tragic figure and something I could get behind. It was fun to play that role. You know, I'm something of a scientist myself. Octavius knows what I can do.
In a lesser environment, us as villains, we would just be functionaries. We would just be there to, get the plot going. But here we've got real storylines. They are real people.
In the first film, you had crazy-eyed Winton Dafoe as the Green Goblin. Wearing that Emerald Nightmare right over there. I love that outfit. I'll wear that to a nightclub. Iconic.
You want to know the truth? Nobody knows how uncomfortable those costumes are.
You had the amazing performance from Alfred Molina as Doc Ock.
It's been very nice to come back to something that is familiar, but at the same time completely new.
Looks like we got competition.
There's some real depth to it, and that's what makes them interesting.
I'm sorry, what was your name again?
Dr. Otto Octavius.
No. There's no way your name's Dr. Otto Octavius. Wait, seriously?
We met Venom for the first time. Woo! Thomas Hayden Church made a killer Sandman too, looking like he came straight out of the comic books on the beach. We were treated to Reese Evans as the Lizard. A quick cameo from Paul Giamatti as the Rhino. Jamie Foxx as Electro.
You got a lot of great minds here, man, and when you have that type of dynamite, that type of TNT, I mean, people are gonna go along for the ride. I think people are gonna marvel.
Oh, man. And poor Dane DeHaan literally fell apart to become the new Green Goblin. But how you gonna top Michael freaking Keaton as Vulture? Can't be done!
He was so intimidating, it required no acting on my behalf because I'm just meant to be terrified. There is no one who could play that role better than he could.
I thought this was the anti-gravity gun.
No, that's that one. But come on, Jake Gyllenhaal also totally nailed his turn as Mysterio in Far From Home. At first you're like, oh, what an amazing mentor and friend he is. And the next thing you know, he's ordering a drone strike on you and your friends. Oh, what happened? I was there! Kill that bitch! Bye-bye!
I love the idea of putting a bunch of rogue villains together and just watching them meet each other and hang out and talk.
You know I can give you a real makeover.
Let me guess, into a lizard?
Exactly. You two just shut up.
I've never really seen that.
I don't think any of the actors were coming for a cameo. I think that they were all coming to tell another chapter of their character's story.
You want to play games?
Can't get better than Alfred Molina as Doc Ock. If you were ever going to bring Doc Ock back, it would have to be Alfred Molina. And we realized that thanks to the MCU, there's a way to do that. And that's what No Way Home is doing, playing honor in a very direct way to the Spidey films that have come before.
I think I can say this for all, we're all fans. Yeah. And it's a wonderful world to be in. If I say so myself, we're having a lot of fun.
The wonderful thing about working on these movies is that we have been working with unparalleled actors. I mean, actors are everything.
We live in an amazing time in history, people, when we've been gifted not one, but two Mary Jane Watsons in our lives.
The always charming Kirsten Dunst played her in the initial trilogy, providing us with a wonderful performance and perhaps one of the most iconic screen kisses of all time.
Yeah, man. I like my movie kisses wet and hanging upside down.
Okay. Our co-star Zendaya would eventually take the MJ mantle in the most recent films, bringing a very funny, more modern spin.
I don't really want to celebrate something that was built by slaves.
Oh, I'm sure the Washington Monument wasn't built by... Okay, enjoy your book.
But we we never got to see the kiss again.
Never doing that again.
Well, I don't know about that.
And what Spider-Man story would be complete without mentioning Aunt May,
What's going on in there?
Peter's beloved mother figure?
First, you had the great Rosemary Harris playing the quintessential white-haired version of Aunt May. Then they went out and got Sally Field.
Legend.
Absolutely legend. And then in our films, you get the incredible Marissa Tomei, who went and flipped my perception of the character on his head.
She really was kind of like my aunt, and we have this kind of familial connection to each other.
That was great.
And no discussion of Spider-Man supporting characters would be complete without talking about J.K. Simmons' inspired performance as J. Jonah Jameson, editor-in-chief of the Daily Bugle, and the ultimate Spider-Man troll.
Spider-Man troll.
I didn't try to base him on anything other than my take on the comic books, and then it was just roll the camera and bark.
Could you pay me in advance?
You serious?
J.K.'s performance was so damn good in the original trilogy that they didn't even bother recasting the character when he shows up at the end of Far From Home, because who wants to live in that flat-topped shadow?
There you have it, folks. Conclusive proof that Spider-Man was responsible for the brutal murder of Mysterio.
What a great time to be a Spider-Man fan.
That's right, folks.
Woo-wee.
Spider-Man, hero or menace?
3, 2, 1. Here we go.
Behind every successful superhero film is a great director, and each of these Spider-Man film series have boasted a trio of talented filmmakers at the helm.
Director Sam Raimi got first crack at bringing everybody's favorite wall crawler to life.
Ready, and action.
I love Sam Raimi. As a young filmmaker, you're seeing someone do something that is so entertaining and so full of life and comedy and energy, and you feel like you could do that too.
How'd you do that?
Work out, you know, eat your green vegetables.
He won me over with his vision, like, instantly.
Schools closed down so that people could go see that movie. You know, nobody'd ever seen Spider-Man swinging before.
Obviously, there's a lot of humor. You know, Sam loves to just torture his characters.
Got it now. Good. That was good.
And then came Mark Webb, already a successful music video director. Webb was handed the keys to the Amazing Spider-Man series.
I love those movies, and I thought that Mark Webb had such great human talent. And then when we cast Andrew and Emma, I think he did a brilliant job with them.
Good. Webb reimagined his Spider-Man story from the ground up, surrounding Peter Parker with an award-winning supporting cast, and then thrilling audiences by putting them right in the thick of the action.
Mark is very, very generous, and he's a really creative, exciting director.
Next, we arrive at our esteemed colleague, Mr. Jon Watts,
Yep.
director of the 3 most recent Spider-Man films, Homecoming, Far From Home, and the 3rd installment, No Way Home, baby.
Seeing him grow through Homecoming and then Far From Home, and now with No Way Home, which is by far the most ambitious Spider-Man film ever made, seeing how he's grown into that role is really amazing.
Jon Watts has done such a wonderful job of creating this genre of superhero movie that kind of hasn't been told before.
Jon is amazing.
The weight of this film, he carries it so lightly.
His ability to combine humor, humanity, and spectacular action has helped propel the recent films to all new heights.
Going up!
It's not like there's these little standalone stories either. They also have to honor the bigger MCU storylines going on in the background too.
Can't believe I'm in the Sanctum Sanctorum.
Neither can I. Give me the box.
No. Jon Watts, he has this thing where he'll say one more for every take, and then you'll do 20 more takes.
One more.
One more means one more when you're on 22. Are you sure it's one more?
Every time I say that now, I'm gonna get in trouble.
Not in trouble.
Put $1 in the one more jar?
Yeah.
Got it, moving on. Just kidding.
Spidey has some hops. I could do that in my younger days.
I believe you.
Each film series has taken its own stab at adapting Spidey's unique powers for film, resulting in some of the craziest action and stunts you're ever going to see, requiring the lead actors to dive headlong into training, fight choreography, and lots of wire work. In the original trilogy, the VFX team blended large-scale practical effects with state-of-the-art digital effects from the time to give audiences their first glimpse at web swinging on the big screen. It also holds up too. 10 years later, digital effects had advanced to the point where Mark Webb and his VFX team were able to drop you right into Spider-Man's POV in The Amazing Spider-Man for an even more immersive thrill ride through the streets of Manhattan.
All right, good, and cut.
I thought about the nature of Spider-Man and how important it was for us to reinvent the language of Spider-Man.
What you got for me today, New York?
But then, Homecoming gave us that incredible ferry disaster sequence, which gets one-upped by Spidey's epic mid-air battle with the Vulture on the surface of a stealth plane. Absolutely incredible.
Safety first.
Then in Far From Home, you're treated to these massive elemental battles, but they turn out to be just an appetizer. And what about that sick Mysterio illusion sequence where he brings all of Peter Parker's inner fears to life? Zombie Tony Stark about to eat his brain! And then wham! It gets taken out by the Euro rail. You hated to see it, but it had to happen. It blew my mind and made me question reality myself.
This is Peter Parker, Spider-Man, they're me's from other universes. They're here to help. This is the wizard that I was telling you about.
From a choreography standpoint, it's interesting because Spider-Man's never fought with Spider-Man before. And I think what we want to try and explore is an element of us trying to figure each other out and figure out our each individual unique styles of how to be Spider-Man. And the amazing thing about working with Marvel and Sony is that the sky's the limit with these films. There's no idea that's too crazy. So if you want to do a quadruple backflip over an electric zap or something, that can happen. So it's so fun being able to just sit down, play with the stunt team, and figure out how we're going to make this film bigger and better than anything before.
No, I really think that you should have a disguise. An effective one, but also one that's funny.
The Spider-Man costume is probably, with no exaggeration, one of the best graphic design elements in the history of graphic design.
So are you gonna go into battle dressed as a cool youth pastor, or you got your suit? We were talking about the idea of how cool it is to wear the Spider-Man suit, but in reality it takes 3 people and 5 shoehorns and a lot of talcum powder and oil and like 45 minutes.
Are you still using talcum powder?
I'm still on like
the secret.
The talc.
Yeah. Is go on. I'll tell you what.
We'll
tell you the secret later.
We'll catch up.
Figured it out.
Can I just go back to the trick about putting on the suit? Because this is practical stuff that I want to know.
So we have these plastic bags that I put over my feet.
Ah, slippery.
And then they slide right in. But the only thing is you get mad sweaty feet.
Tell me more about that.
I don't know about you, man, but my juices are flowing.
Yeah, right there with you, buddy. We hope that you enjoyed this trip down Spider-Man movie memory lane as much as we enjoyed putting this thing together with the help of some very talented people. He's JB Smoove.
And this guy right here is Martin Starr.
Thanks for watching. What are you spraying? What are you doing? We lost him.